Я не помню, я так что-то промотал вчера перед футболом. Я быстро, я даже не помню, поставил я Кенни ну, в принципе, должен стоять, я не менял ничего. Ладно, хрен с ним, что мне. Наверное, готов тогда. Что, мы ждем опять, когда закинет? Ну погнали тогда. Готов? Погнали. Да. Ну, в смысле, ссылка еще нет. Давай белую бери, я дома играю. Потому что против тебя я играю только так. Так. У нас с тобой задача на игру обсудить, у кого право первой ночи с Артуром, потому что Артур играет на первую неделю и с тобой, и со мной. Ты работаешь, кроме среды, тогда мне завтра надо с ним играть, если мы не играем наши те игры еще. Ну да, тогда мы не играем. Да, тогда, значит, я с ним во вторник. Ну, есть еще четверг утром. Ну, он сказал, правда, ему четверг, утро не очень удобно, но он... Ну, сейчас мы с тобой, я вас сейчас не буду. Почему Альшевский? У меня сразу, что ли, дублеры стоят на выход? Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. Не Остин, Остин есть. Не понял я, почему Альшевский. Я менял, наверное, ростер и не добрался до позиции.
Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards.
Лёх, извини, я просто в коучинг зайду. Потому что я хочу понять, что происходит. Корнеров посмотрю. Так, корнеры нормальные. Сейфити мне не важно. Кик-ретерн. Альшевский. Какого рожна? Альшевский. Сейчас. Слот, вайд-ресивер. Да, все, поехало тут. Джонсон. Слот, лайнбекер. Да. Так, и слот корнербэк. Я опять забыл, кто у меня. Почему-то, причем именно вторичка поехала. Все на своих позициях. А вторичка уплыла. Кэмерон Сат. Нет, это стоит. Все. Готов. То есть ты играешь либо бухой, либо обожертый. Либо обожертый бухлом, либо обожертый бурик. Ах, чуть-чуть. Чуть-чуть. А ты видел вчера ролик с нашими линейными? Своим линейным, своим эндом и с моим эндом. Этот Хатчинсон и реклама какая-то была, что они готовят к Суперболу. И, соответственно, Кэм Хейвард. Они там в роли этих, как они называют? Беллбоев. Не болбоев, а беллбоев. Рум-сервис, говорят. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here.
Блин, точно, мы что-то... Артур меня запутал, завтра не будем же, завтра еще 4-я неделя же будет, блин.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. That was their first third down try of the game.
Я кидал, выбрасываю.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 40-yard on the return, and the Lions will take over.
Трансляха в чат. Так.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he's got his big tight end here.
Не с той стороны я. Надо было все-таки.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys. You always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Ты уже тянешь время? Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Блин, я не прочел. Я перепутал кнопку, нажал квадратик вместо крестика и врубил хардплет лошаром. Я случайно, я их не люблю, я их не играю обычно, но могу случайно врубить. Вот так сейчас.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. So the completion results are at 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Lions
стоял, ждал эту зону и потом бросился все равно за тайтендом.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Алексей, мы с тобой это уже обсуждали. Окей, давай еще пасы обсудим в Мейдене. Хорошо, хорошо. Подожду, дам тебе время. Хорошо. I feel good.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had
Блядь, я же нажимал.
this time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Buried by multiple
Я не успел пас
defenders on
отдать.
the drive's first play. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
Я, видимо, потому что я с ускорением съебывался и нажимал одновременно, и он поэтому не отдал.
Pickett will look to throw it here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort.
Твои вот эти пятинрами ручонок деморализуют.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time.
Я что-то думал в другую сторону, а потом смотрю, бежит хорошо. Тройное, да. Ну, блин, Лёх, я тебе говорю, я не парюсь на абсолютно по поводу пресинга. Поэтому я рассматриваю это как попытку не допускать таких ошибок в сезоне. Меня тоже играет фулбэк на спецкоманде. Ну да, куда его еще засовывать?
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You're down early.
У тебя такой же, как у меня тогда был, да? А, не, у тебя рисует... Не, у тебя он рисует до снэпа. А у меня рисовал во время снэпа. Ну, то есть в момент паса у меня он рисовал. Ну, блин. You gotta be kidding me.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Pickett on 3rd and 1. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he will have a steal down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the
field.
This has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Да блин, что ж ты в него уперся?
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Да блин.
And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. He's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages, still has to learn the entire offense, has to see how he fits with the players around him. The bottom line is what you said right in the beginning. He's a high draft pick. They want him on the field sooner rather than later. So let's keep giving them some reps and seeing what they have.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A first carry now. This is Williams. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Play action. It's gone. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Может быть. А? Что ты прерываешься?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
$8-0. Это же прекрасная тактика еще. Ты прерываешься. Слышал только Кирилл. 8 раз сыграно, 0 ярдов. Да, блядь. Тут все переработает.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those
Еще и травма, блядь.
It's not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Так я тебе говорю, у меня тоже фулбэк есть. Ага. Will not be able. Вот тебе и стартер, блядь. Так, ладно.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the
coach is walking that
being calm and really being firm with his team.
Once,
when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
Да, блядь.
Get calm and reassert themselves here. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Где эта схема?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Pickett.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Тот день, когда не идет ни хера.
44 on his first punt. This is a good kick as well. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Я, короче, не понимаю. Я, знаешь, без мысли играю, я вот чувствую. Потому что, видимо, я уже для себя решил, что я эту игру играть не буду.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Goff. And the Steeler pressure too much here.
Я причем тормознул со стартом, но, видимо, все разобрались, и он просто уже бежал, его никто не трогал.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
А у тебя проходят, блядь. Ну, если уж не идет, так не идет, блядь.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
Да, блядь.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
Ага, особенно когда я чуть-чуть перебежал. Там 5 человек было вокруг. 5.
And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a first
Лежать, блядь.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game. And 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pickett now on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly where they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Again, it's Johnson. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now Goff on first down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On first and 10, Goff. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Причем я не руками, по-моему, это он сам, по-моему. Я нажимал. Это Джек, это не будет.
It's interesting, you and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script.
Да он и летел еще этот буллет как-то не очень.
Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
О, да, при счете 31-7 только вот поныть не хватало, согласен.
They hand this off to Harris, and he is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ну, Миллер играет, а не Остин.
Pickett back to throw.
Блять, я же видел. Я не знаю почему, блять. Я видел. Да?
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much. Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
On second down, Williams. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw is gone.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Now Austin.
Блокируй дальше, сука.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Да, чтобы я еще другой что-нибудь навострился в этой игре делать, блядь.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 36,
Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Pickett to his tight end Freiermuth for the Steeler first.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Сами себя запутали линейные.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Connecting with Freiermuth. That helps the completion percentage, but not much.
Ну, потому что ты же видел, тут сек кидал. Но я не выкидывал, я видел, что он открыт, я кидал конкретно. Ну да. Он перекрыл хорошо все остальное.
Now Pickett. And Miller with it over the middle.
Опять не додать. Что там в регламенте? Я сру больше дохуя. Ну, я админ, поэтому... Извините. Ну, я не успел, я думал, я успею, я обычно его открытым имею. Разрешается... Fair play? Где это, блядь, какое-то? А, 4-й даун же это. Разрешается разыгрывать на любой половине, если проиграешь в 4-й четверти и овертайме. Окей. Ой. Ну, резюм.
He can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. There'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And it'll come out to 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now gone.
Ну, блин. Это лайнбекер.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Я что-то нажал, а потом увидел, что ты выбрал. Да.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To throw again on second down. Goff. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing again is gone.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies and it's intercepted.
Ну вот, руками бежал на него.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about...
Блин, нет, как отмену сделать?
Here's another interception. And he will bring it back. An interception return for Lions touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Это обидно как, Только подумал, что есть еще какие-то шансы.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Только это не пант, а так да. Оп, блять. Все против меня, просто все против.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
А что тут надо, лоб кидать, что ли?
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
Да что ты делаешь?
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Чувак, который должен был играть с ним мэн-ту-мэн, решил поупираться, потолкаться с твоим offensive lineman.
We know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because
Ну
they
да, у
treated
нас,
this
правда,
like
в
a sudden
регламенте, по-моему,
change.
так и
You
не
know, when the
поменяли по
offense turns the
35.
ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense, if a sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And
Нет,
forget
6.
about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Да потому что я блицевал.
And it brings up 3rd down.
When that works, your offensive coordinator looks like a genius. When it doesn't, it leaves folks saying, what are you doing? Down here, I'd rather have my tailback running off tackle than something off the radar like this.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays.
А Остин остался сейчас. Потому что я до этого поменял руками. Ну что остается делать? Надо экспериментировать.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Starting the drive with Snell. He's going to be dropped following a pick.
Ну я увидел, что ты дырку раскрыл мне большую и подключил другую схему. Или ты хотел как в прошлый раз, что ты отыгрываешь, ты защиту паса полностью, я играю в пас, да? Хорошо, что сэк, потому что я кидал перехват.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Да что-то мне ничего не нравилось из того, что начал там меняться, все говно.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky, and returning right back to Boykin. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run out.
Ты можешь через no huddle сыграть одну и ту же схему дважды подряд, даже больше.
for it with Snell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
Я же нажимал выбросить мячик. У тебя сценарий, что ли?
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7.
Дерзко ты поставил.
And control this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. The pressure gets to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front get to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again.
4:46.
Julian O'Quarrel. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Well, let's be honest.
Ну, а ты думал, я играть буду, что ли, как компьютер предлагал?
Unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays or really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Trubisky.
А, блядь.
For Boykin, but it is intercepted. And the Lions will take over possession.
Надо было это, лоб кидать, конечно, а не буллет.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Ужас. Чуклок, да. Ставь чуклок. Так, тогда ты в среду, а мне, значит, надо после Чебука будет играть. Или два подряд назад надо играть. Ну, короче, договаривайтесь. Ты тогда первый договаривайся, а я потом в пятницу я не могу совсем.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything's looking for them in this contest. The kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Давай тогда. Спасибо. Пока-пока.